Hello everybody, my name is Emily and thank you for clicking on this video. This is probably going to be my first YouTube video. I did plan one where I was shopping in Michael's and I brought you guys along with me, but I'm not too sure if I want to make that my first one, and I feel like this video may attract a lot of people. So over the past 2 months, I have been crocheting like crazy because I have a pretty big market coming up this Saturday. It's from 3 to 10, so it is kind of a night market as well. And I have never had a night market before. Usually it's just during the day and we usually get out around 7 o'clock. So I need to do a lot of prepping for that. I need to go buy lights, and I also need to go and get a new square because I recently got the new iPhone and my square does not connect anymore. So that's kind of the plan, but today my focus is on figuring out what I have, and then I need to finish projects that are like halfway made or more than halfway made. I have my computer right here and I already have my square pulled up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put in the items, like what I have in the stock and what the price is. And I'm also just gonna write it down on my notebook over here because at the end I kind of want to total the full price. And I've never fully used the item sheet on Square, so I don't know if it will tell me like this is my total price or not. And just in case it doesn't, I have it handy right here. And also I want to try to keep track now at my markets, like, hey, you sold this, this, and this in the transactions, and I feel like this will be a great way to do so. So I'm just going to do it this way and that way, and we're going to see how this kind of works. Usually when I take inventory, I just kind of quickly write it down and I just go with it, but I'm trying to be more organized because I know I have a lot of some things and I could have worked on other things. So I want to make sure that doesn't happen anymore, and I can, I guess, figure out what my biggest sellers are, what kind of sells and what doesn't sell, so I can kind of figure out what I need to spend more time on and work on that. The first item I have are my mini clowns. I only made 4 of them since it is the end of Halloween, and we are going to see how well these do because I haven't had them on my table yet. And if they do well, I think I'm going to continuously have a stock of 4 of them because I love clowns personally, and I know that if I was at a market now or in a couple months from now, I would buy this instantly. It doesn't matter if it's Halloween for me or not, and I know there's other people out there that would love to have one of these regardless. So I have 4 of them and I put them down for $6. I think $6 is great. It is the size of my palm and it is a little thicker. This is perfect to like kind of sit on your desk or to give as to your children, or to even have like sitting on your car dashboard. So yeah, I love these little guys. Okay, the next item I have is my little mini otter. My otters do not do very well at my market, so I only made 1. And I have it going for $8. It is also about the size of my palm, and it is a little thicker, and it is a little bit longer because of the tail. These little guys only take about 10-15 minutes to prep as well. They don't use a lot of yarn, and then they have just safety eyes in them. So I think that once this one goes, I probably will not make any more, at least not for right now. Even though we do live on the coast, it just doesn't do very well, which is completely okay. So the next item I pulled are my turtles with butts. For these, I put them as $10. They are bigger than my palm and they are pretty thick. These will only stay at $10 because I do also have a hard time selling them. These little guys have a removable shell and they have a little butt, which is really cute. Some people really enjoy them. At a time, I had like maybe 8 on my table, and it took me about 3 markets to sell, which isn't bad for 8, but we're just, I don't know. I feel like I could use a break from these. Next item I have are these cactuses. I only made 4 because I've never had these at my markets before. They were just a quick little 5-10 minute make that I did, and I'm just gonna see how well they do. And once I see how well, I will continue to make more, or I will up the price. So these little guys, you can add as many flowers as you want. Some have 1, some have 2. I really enjoyed making these. They were fast and they're super cute. So I only put these for $6 as of now. If they start flying off my table, I will up them to probably 8, and that will be my limit. They are the size of my palm and they are a little bit fatter on the side. And I just love these. They're super cute. They can be little desk buddies, car buddies, or baby buddies, and we can switch out the eyes, but yeah. Okay, here's my next item. These are Fuzzy Bright axolotls. These little guys are so cute, and I've never had them on my table before, but I feel like they will sell fairly well. I'm just gonna put them for $25 for now. They are heavier, they are really big, they're bigger than my hand, and they are made with 2 different yarns at once, which I think that's why they are a little bit heavier, but they are too cute, and I think for $25 they're honestly going to sell, so I really like these. So this is my next item. These are just bandanas. All of the yarn is made from Hobby Lobby, or bought from Hobby Lobby. I'm just gonna sell these guys for $6 each just to get rid of them for the season until summer happens again. I only have 3. I love the yellow one, but this one is my absolute favorite. So yeah, these are gonna go for $6 and we'll see what happens. If they do sell out pretty quick, maybe I'll make 2 or 3 more and just kind of keep them on there for, you know, off season and see what happens with them. So these are my next items. These are little yellow guys in overalls. I made 6 of them. I have like 20 preps, so I'll probably make 6 to 8 more for this upcoming market. Kids love these, adults love these, I love these. So I want to make a couple extra just in case they sell because they're only $6 and they are about the size of my hand and they're too cute to pass up. So I'll definitely make a couple more of these before Saturday. Okay, so next up is my green dragon. I had one made a couple months ago and it did really well and sold quickly, so I wanted to make another one. And I've just been hanging on to this little guy until he sells. He has some fuzzy white on the back of him and he's really cute. He's a little bit bigger than my arm, but people love him, and I'm just gonna put him for $25 just so he can kind of get off the table and I can put something new up. But yeah, he's really cute. Pickles. These little guys go for $7. They are a little bit bigger than my hand and they are pretty wide on the side. I think $7 is a good price, especially because they work up really fast. It probably takes 5 to 10 minutes to make these. Sometimes I put the mouth, sometimes I don't, but these guys sell fairly quickly, especially because they're pickles and everybody loves food made out of a stuffed animal. So yeah. Tacos, they sell very fast and they are so easy to make. I sell these guys for $7 each. This one is bigger than usual just by a little bit, so but this is my normal size and it's the size of my hand again, and it doesn't take that much to make and it works up quick. So yeah, these little guys sell out extremely fast and they're too cute. So yes, item, he did super well at my last event. I sold all 3 instantly. But I lost a pattern, so I was only able to make 1 and then I lost a pattern. I literally don't know what happened to it. It was a free pattern and it was off my phone. So with that being said, I was only able to make 1. I still think he's so cute and I'm gonna put him for $12, see how fast he goes while I try to find the pattern again because I'd love to make more of these guys. And I had them at I think 18 and they sold. But I'm just going to put him for 12 so we can kind of like move it along so I can put some new stuff out because Christmas is coming. But yeah, I have these green guys. These guys are going for 12. They do great. They sell super fast, so I feel very confident in $12. They are the size of my palm and a little bit bigger. Their ears are too cute. Their little robe is cute. So I think $12 is great. These work up in about 15 to 20 minutes when you sew on the ears and everything. So I don't think 12 is a bad price at all. I have these little mini candy corns. These little mini candy corns worked up in about 5 minutes each. They don't take much yarn. They don't take much of anything. They are very cute and I hope they sell well. I've never had these at a market and I am just going to have 13. They're $5 each. They are about the size of my palm. And if these things sell out, I plan on making some and keeping them in a basket with another one, which I'll show you next. I love to add these little pizza slices in a little basket as well. I've never sold these before either, so they're also $5 and I hope they sell. I did prep a couple extra, so I want to make those tonight to have those as well. These are also going for $5. Mini octos. When I mean mini, these things are so small. They don't take much yarn and they don't take a lot of stuffing and they just take little eyeballs. I maybe have 30 to 40 in here. I'm not going to count all of them, but I have a little claw machine that sits on my table. So I throw these in there and I do 2 for $5. You keep going until you get 2 of them for $5. And they go really fast, and also sometimes people don't want to do that, so they just come and they get 2. So I just have all different ones, and I should make a couple more because these things go. So I kind of want to make some more of these just so you can kind of see them all. For my fuzzy turtles, and I only have 3 of them because sometimes they sell, sometimes they don't. So I think once the 3 of them run out, I will not be making any more, at least not for now, until I find out if the yarn is continued or not. So I'll just show you one. They are pretty big. They are so fuzzy, and they're big. I mean, they're definitely bigger than my hand. These little guys are gonna go for $30 until I can get them sold. I was originally selling them for $35, $40, and they were going, but not as frequently as I would have hoped. So I'm just gonna keep them at that. These are my regular sized turtles. They are pretty big as well. These go for $20 and they sell out so fast, I cannot keep them on the table. So what I try to do is have anywhere from 8 to 12 of them. And right now I only have 5 of them, so I need to make more of these. These are my top priority before Saturday. And I make them in all different colors for kids to decide on. And I've started making them with the thicker shell because they sell better. So I make them with the thicker shell. Next item, these are my mini turtles. They go for $10. I've never had these on my table before, but I think that they're gonna do very, very well. I have so many different variations of them. I have a watermelon one, which is right here, sunflower, which is right here. We have some fall, we have some pink, we have just some yellow. We have different fall ones just in case. And then we also made some plain ones. When I say we, I mean me. Some plain ones. I need to lint roll all of these. Some have smiles, some do not. I think I'm gonna add smiles to all of them because it looks 10 times cuter. My puppy is battling with a toy right now, so he's kind of going crazy. I know somebody's probably gonna ask, this is the puppy that was currently battling the toy. He is a mini golden doodle. We just got him on Friday. He is 8 weeks and his name is Sammy. And he's really cute. Yeah. Say hi, Sammy. Fuzzy chicken. I have not made a fuzzy chicken before, and this thing is so fuzzy. The eyes are so hard to tell, but they are definitely there. This fuzzy chicken's gonna go for $20. We're gonna see how it does. It is huge. So I think $20 is a very reasonable price for this chicken, considering that it is fuzzy yarn. If you've ever worked with fuzzy yarn, you know how awful it can be. Okay, so this is my next item. These are chickens. They are going for $10. I used to sell them for $8, but they would always sell out so fast. So I feel like $10 is a great price. And I also started to make them just a little bit bigger. So $10 is perfect for bigger than my hand. I have all different colors in here. I have some white. I have some ombre. So we'll see how 10 goes. If it's too much, we will go back down. So yeah, I think 10 is a great price. And they are really cute. Okay, so as far as prepping goes for tonight, I have some stuff I need to prep. First is going to be these blue dogs. If you know, you know. I have the eyes to go on them. I only have 3 of them. They sell for $15, so I will be making these tonight because they sell. And $15 is a pretty good price for these considering the size and what they are. So I give a deal on these. I also have a lot of mini minions to prep. So I will probably prep about 6 to 8 more of these guys before tonight is over. And on top of that, I have some more mini turtles. I just need to stuff them and put their head back. And I will probably maybe put a smile on these. Maybe I'll leave them blank, but all of them are like this. I think I have 9 or 10 of these. So once those go, I think I will be done for prepping as far as this kind of stuff. Oh, and sorry. I have the pizzas to finish prepping. They just need to be stuffed, put together, and then put like little pepperonis on them. So once that's done, I'm going to make probably, I want to try to make 6 to 10 more of my regular size turtles. I found out the more of a variety I have, the faster they go, so I will do that. And there are a couple of other items I want to prep before Saturday. And considering that Saturday I have to be there by 1 p.m. and then we have to be set up by 2. So I'll have a little bit of time between 2 and 3, but people start coming early. But in case they don't, I have enough time to make some extra stuff. And in that morning I will have time and I'm not scattering around. I'm just going to quickly tally up how much I have and what the total is. I'm really hoping it's over $1,000. And then with that, I'm going to kind of write what I want to make, and I will get back with y'all so we can all go over this. I am surprised to say, after all of the totaling that I did reach my mark between the 1 and 2. I'm at $16.27 total for having inventory, so that's really good. I still have some stuff that I want to do, like I talked about earlier, and I'm hoping that that will bring the total that I have in inventory to $2,100 and about $40 or more if I have time. I wrote some extra stuff that I would love to make that I usually have on my table, and then some new stuff that I would like to put out on the table. And I know I only have tonight, tomorrow, and a little bit on Saturday, but I am hoping between those 3 days I can really push myself to make this inventory, and if so, I'll be at about $2,200 total for inventory, which is the most I have ever brought to a market. And that is very exciting. It has taken a lot of hard work for me because I do also work a job. And I'm hoping that very soon, depending on my following count and like what comes in the following year, I can either quit or go very part-time and focus on this full-time. I have some amazing markets coming up, and I already have applications out for next year in hopes to get the bigger markets that come out, and I am very excited and hopeful that I can try to make this a full-time job. I have a lot of dreams for my future, and one of them is definitely to become a full-time crocheter, vlogger, YouTuber. So I know this video may have seemed a little hectic, and I know I said like and so a lot. I'm nervous, and I know over time I will get better, but in all, I'm very excited to be here and to be making this video, and I would love to continue to make these videos. And I really hope that everybody enjoyed it, and I really hope that you guys come back for more. I have some plans to also crochet and film on Saturday for this event, and I would like to continue to do that for all of my events. I'd love to continue to go over inventory and videos. I would love to have vlogs where I explain what I do. Like, you know, every day I check in with you guys, let you know what I made or if I didn't make anything. And I'm thinking of making 2 vlogs, one during the like nighttime when I get home, and then during the day when I'm on break at work, which is probably going to be like going to Michael's, going to Joann's, going to Hobby Lobby, going to Walmart, those kind of things, and then a little bit of crochet. So more of like a what I do during my 30-minute break, and then when I get home what I do. And then maybe like some challenges. Like I really want to challenge myself. How many chickens can I make in a day? How many blank can I make in a day? And any like YouTube suggestions that you guys have that you would love to see, I would love to know. I follow a couple crocheters and I love watching them. I do that all the time. If I wasn't making this video right now, I would probably have a crocheter on my YouTube just playing through because I love it. And I honestly want to be another great space for another crocheter, and just friendly and open and a fun space for anybody to come together to sit down and crochet. You don't have to crochet. You could just be anybody. It doesn't matter. So I want to thank everybody for being here today, for watching my video. I hope you liked it. I would love some criticism, good or bad. I'm open to any. I'd love any suggestions. I would love anything, really. Yeah. So thank you guys all for coming in. Sorry, Sammy wants to get up again. And we appreciate you. Bye.